Good morning, all the audience. Today, first of all, I would like to welcome you to our channel. Today, I am presenting myself with the better tips of parenting. This parenting during the coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic, and coping with the common challenges and shaping the better future. This is the topic that I am going to deal today. After the outbreak of coronavirus, means COVID-19 pandemic, many schools and workplaces are almost or partially closed and recently are resuming with strict health protocols across the world. During the COVID-19 situation, many people are feeling with very stressful and they are with full of anxiety due to unused to schedule. So parents at this time have loaded with many roles and responsibilities about homeschooling, like role of de facto homeschool teacher. Most of them may be feeling difficulty to keep the children on track, helping them on assignments, making them engaged for longer times. Even from children's perspective, this is the stressful time also. Proper practical guidance are need of the day for the parents, caregivers and teachers to assist their children to be safe and become brighter. They may feel isolated, they may feel anxious, they may feel bored, and they may have some uncertainties, and they may also have the fear, grief. So it has created a challenge, and it has also created opportunity for parents to change themselves and guide their children in better ways. Now, a sincere talk, children need more protection. They need stress-free environment and they need engaging themselves for longer time with creative content, and they also need fun activities. So a child always seeks safety and security at home from their parents. So a child wants to be physically secure, wants to be mentally secure, and he also wants to be socially secure. He needs safety and security. Parenting has always been tough, but homeschooling, working from home, and all the financial uncertainty surrounding COVID-19 has made it even tougher. Parents, caregivers, and teachers have to constantly take expert insight, advice, and tips for coping with COVID-19 and shaping the better future of their children. Here are some practical guidelines to follow. Parents at this time have loaded with many roles and responsibilities about homeschooling. First of all, make schedule keep your child physically and mentally healthy. For that, make mix of school-related activities and fun while eating, have regular sleeping and waking times, and exercise daily, outdoor breaks, adhere to physical distancing and public health guidelines. The schedules may be flexible. The tight schedule may not function, therefore your schedules should be little bit flexible. Another is that balance together time and alone time. For the teenagers, we have to make together time, like taking meals together, playing games or watching movie, learning new skills, go to a family bike ride and plan, and solo time, and let them stay in their one room and make quiet place for playing video games, talking to friends, let them talk to friends, and we should let them to involve in journalism, and some they can do some writing tasks sitting alone. Means solo time is sitting alone. So we can suggest for walking, for the balance walking, stretching our body. We can make a skipping, then walks up and downs of the stairs and dance with the music. It makes a type of balance. Now we have to control news overload. Means during the COVID-19, there are lots of news that are coming. So there is a type of bombard of news in the media about the effect of the pandemic. Through many medias, most of the talk are going accordingly. It may give negative effect to the young children. Therefore, the parents should minimize news feeds, the reduce watch time, the reduce reach time, reduce listening such types of anxious or distressful news. So, talk about COVID-19 in supportive ways that helps to develop in appropriate ways, that helps to cooperate or cope with appropriate ways. So, ways to identify ways to feel better means how we talk to our children. We have to talk in such a way that they should feel better. For that, we have to talk less about pandemic and its negative sides. We have to talk about supportive ways. There are two types of children at our home. Some are introvert children and some are extrovert children. And we have to engage the both types of children, engage and support to minimize anxiety of introverted children and the loneliness of extroverts. Please know the child first. If they are introvert, strive for a mix of screen time, social connection, physical activity, school works, fun projects, etc. For extrovert ones, find creative ways to use technologies to stay in touch with families and friends, like hosting a Zoom, dance, party or creating a cooking show. Sometimes design special one-to-one time because they like to be alone. They like to stay alone. They need one-to-one time also. So focus on the positive for immunocompromised child. Focus on factors like healthy, their hygiene, physio-social distancing. These are necessary. Navigating shared custody. It means establish a regular routine. The parents should have the routine with the child. Set up a schedule so children know when they will have time with their parents. Or you can check your children before bedtime. You can be with your children while breakfast. You can be with your child before breakfast or before bedtime. You can check your child or find a regular time for FaceTime or Zoom with the parent who are not in the home. If the parents are far from the home, they have to schedule the FaceTime or they have to schedule their time in Zoom or in other medias also we can use to be with the child. So communicate in such a way like though we are not together physically, we are here for each other. Means those parents who are far away, they have to talk about like this so that their children may think that their parents are with them. So establish new ways to connect during this time can positively shape a strong bond and rapport relation for years to come. You can join with other parents too. Please communicate by phone, email or social media, and you can exchange ideas and useful practical knowledge for keeping kids focused and engaged, because other parents may be doing in better ways. Your communication enhances your ways in better way. So sometimes organize virtual activity or study groups or collaborative activities so that you can handle your kids in better ways. Connect with your child's teacher. Sometimes there are many activities that are happening at a school. At the time when you connect your child with the teacher or when you connect yourself with the teacher, you know the different things so that you can make yourself easy and you can help your child in better ways. So another thing you can do during the COVID is follow safety advice. Means follow the advice of CDC. They are mostly giving notices and other tips. WHO, they are also regularly giving the tips, and government bulletin, you can find government bulletins also. They are always warning, and they are also giving us many good things. So local public health authorities also, they are also giving many things, and reinforce the importance of hygiene and hand washing. Means these are the life-saving measures during pandemic. So on 20-second washing nowadays, wearing a mask while going to the public, or using sanitizer if hand washing is not possible. So we can have such safety measures. We can make our child do such safety measures regularly. There is one saying, practice what you preach. This is the most essential habit of the parents. The parents themselves should keep social distancing. They also should follow the protocols and treat with other respect and protect the vulnerables. So your children are impressionable and mimic your behavior very soon. For that, you have to practice what you preach, and your practice, they are copying. Your behaviors, they are copying, they are mimicking. Therefore, the parents should practice what you preach. So monitoring child's social media use. Nowadays, many parents complain that their children are using or misusing the social medias. For that, we have to make sure, we have to be ensured that they are using the medias in appropriate ways. For that, to ensure the use and misuse of social media, we have to be near with the child. We have to check the sites they consult time and again. So help your child with online classes and school work, and this makes them to use in appropriate ways. So monitoring is also necessary. Another thing that the parents are suggested to do, involve in outdoor activities. Means we have to involve the kids. They feel bored, they feel anxious staying home for a longer time. For that, they have to be also given some walks. For that, we can take them together for gardening. We can play together, playing sports also. We can involve them in playing sports. We can involve them in exercising together, or we can also involve them in lots of educational activities. As we already said that the children copy the parents very soon, easily. Therefore, parents are suggested not to discriminate other people. You have to show yourself in very kind position, loving position. You have to show your compassionate to those who have coronavirus. So don't discriminate health workers. They deserve respect and gratitude. For that, the parents should show the very positive attitude to other people. The another tips we can do is give extra love and affection. The love of parents creates a good bond, a very close bond. That love and affection has the power to take the children on the right track. So for that, you can be the role model, and you can show your love. You can give forgiveness to your child many times, because they are always the junior to you. They do not have longer experiences. For that, you can also forgive your child for some mistakes. So always show the love and affection, because your love and affection can create the close bond, very tight bond among the members. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, be away from corona. Goodbye. Meet you again. Thank you.